Hey, good morning, everybody. So, I'm back. Hey, Paul. Good morning, Graham Steph. Yeah, it's nice to see you guys. It's been a little while. Oh, yeah, more sweeps. Guys, it's 3 days a week. 3 days a week that Denver is at this. And we are in District 3. Isn't the noise pollution something? 7:30 in the morning. You know, living the dream. World Citizen News, you were never here. Came left, huh? Good morning. See, they're set up on the sidewalk over there, out of the way. You know, because there's a lot of foot traffic through here. Right there where the train runs through. Huh, look who that is. That would be Puma, and there's a warrant for his arrest. There you go, District 3. Right here. Excuse me. Excuse me. So there's a warrant for that man on that bike right there with the backpack for assaulting me and a firefighter. It's been a couple weeks. It happened in District 4. Devontae Wyatt, correct? Devon.
With the black patch with the red.
Yeah, with the orange. Okay, you guys, yeah, I muted that. This is unfortunate, but I'm gonna hang out back here. So some of you know part of the reason that I've taken a big break is because of a couple issues like that. And there are boundaries, and everybody should have them. And nobody deserves to be assaulted for words you don't like. Hey, redneck transparency. Yeah, well, I guess I just happened to be in the right place at the right time today after taking a break. Hey, Tahani. Yeah, so he's a guy, a younger man, old enough to know better, that I've helped for quite a while. And he spit directly in my eyes a few weeks ago. And that's one of several reasons I've had to take a break. Yeah, he was probably under the influence that day, but doesn't matter. Bob, thank you very much. It's good to see you. Hey, guess what? Bob, are you still in here? We're going to have lunch in a couple weeks, Bob. Hey, Ellie. Good morning. I'm good. We're going to see if these guys are going to do their job. A lot of people aren't going to be very happy with me, but it's too bad. Guys, I'm going to be muted for a minute, please, so just document that. Yeah. I'm back. Not good. the bulk of this has to do with that happening to a firefighter. You know, some people are more equal than others. And I say that with a nervous laugh about the norm of being assaulted. Is he pretending to be homeless to Honey? No, he's homeless. I don't know. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of at a loss for words because it shouldn't have happened. Everyone wants to film. No one wants to write actual proposals or bills to make real changes. Yeah, not true. Not true at all. Oh, I got you, Tahani. Thank you. This doesn't speak for the majority of them out here. It just doesn't. And I've helped him through a lot. And I'd probably do it again, but for now, this is just the way it is. Hi, Alan. Good to see you too. Yeah, Ellie, just set that stuff straight, would you please? Thank you. can't assault the people that are on your side at all, ever. You can't assault anyone over words. You can't do it. Yeah, it's not a matter of, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yeah, thank you, Tani. That's right. Um, yeah, yeah, that's stated very well. Thank you. It is so it is so loud out here. You know, they don't always appreciate hearing the sides of accountability that they're not hearing, and when they hear it and they respond with physical violence, it's the same thing that goes on out here a lot amongst each other. I constantly deal with mostly the women telling me, you know, this man assaulted me, and I tell them there must be accountability. You have to follow through, and they won't do it. Yeah, thank you, Jay Heighton. That's exactly right. It's called self-defense, and self-defense doesn't apply when you don't like what you're hearing. A physical lashing out is not. Yeah. So yeah, he was having a bad day, and he took a step into my face and spit directly into my eyes, spit all over the firefighter that does nothing but advocate to keep people safe. Isn't that asshole use of force out here? And between that and the last assault, you know, it was just time to step away. It was a nice ending of Direct Street Outreach with sending Zaina home, which, by the way, everybody, she's doing very, very well. We text often. Hi, Richard Smith. From beautiful Manila, really? Wow. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Grams Beth. So Zaina had a good flight with her cats. We had all of that squared away real good. We pulled it off, and she got there with no problems. Her family was so happy, so very happy to see her. All of her grandkids. She's got a beautiful space all to herself. Uh, all, all the amenities of living the good life. She's got power, running water, a great source for a healthy diet now. She's got access to technology 24/7 because she has access to power. Hey, Christophe Marie, long time no see. How are you? Smith is a fake name. Oh. Thanks, Ellie. Yeah, smash that like button, you guys. Smash that like button. Oh, you have the flu. Oh, I'm sorry. Lots of water. Lots of Gatorade. Lots of rest. Jones sounds fake, huh? Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm down. Okay, quick summary. So Denver's doing a sweep. This is day 2 of day 3 of the regular weekly sweeps. They do 3 sweeps a week, mostly towards downtown. This is at about I-25 and Alameda, if you need a major landmark. In the heart of industrial land, railroad avenue here. And I'm just hanging back for a little bit. Because it was unfortunate when I got here. I didn't expect that. I didn't see it coming. One of the guys that I've helped pretty substantially for the past year and a half rode by on his bike and yelled out at me. He had spit in my eyes. A few weeks ago, he'd spit all over Mark Rudolph, Denver Fire. And he had a warrant for that because it's a pretty hefty assault when it comes to bodily fluids. And yeah, so he's sitting in the back of that car to the right. I feel very bad about it. But you cannot do that to people. You can't. So before I go up there, yeah, I know a lot of people don't feel bad about it. If somebody were to come up to me and tell me that that happened to them out here, I would tell them to do the same exact thing. I deal with that a lot with the women, especially out here, and none of them will follow through with that because that is the role of the justice system. It's to get justice for victims. Yeah, perhaps, Jay Hyten. What you don't see, right, and what you don't capture. I hear so many stories out here all the time, and they're stories that should be pursued by criminal action, and they won't do it. And if I'm not going to follow through with it, who am I to? I can't live by example, I can't let someone get away with that. Yeah, Tahani, thank you. I'm glad you get it. I'm glad you get it, you know? I had to go to the doctor. I have to have a series of tests done to make sure I don't contract anything. It's that fucking bad. It's that fucking disgusting. You don't do that to people. Yeah, thank you, MD. Which, that's exactly right. Yeah, a lot of domestic violence situations like that out here, Jay Hyten. A lot. A lot. I used to bring my kids to watch stuff like this. Better than a full day in a public school system. Yeah, Paul, it is. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm a sucker. I don't know. Maybe it's not good that I feel bad. Maybe I need to toughen up a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, Tahani. Yeah. Thanks, Grandma's girlfriend. No, there's not. It's not supposed to be a competition either, right? Sorry, guys. Yeah. I am unmuted now. Nikki, I appreciate that. That's good perspective. It really is. I, I don't know. I just, because it shouldn't have happened. You know, you start second guessing yourself and how you could have, prevented the situation. I could have just not been talking, period. You're supposed to gauge those things to avoid them, not create them. So yeah, there's always a good, healthy level of how you could have done it better or different. Absolutely. And that is worth my energy because it makes you a better person. Yeah, I could have just not been me for 5 minutes maybe to avoid it all. No, Jay Heighten, I don't think it's a matter of telling me how to do things. I'm sorry?
Did you say anything interesting there?
No. I'm kind of being reserved today.
Yeah.
I get it, Ricky. Bottom line, it's wrong. It doesn't matter. I know. But I can't help how I feel about it. I could have done some things differently. It's just the bottom line. Not to say that it wouldn't happen the next time or to someone else, or, I always talk about being put into situations for certain reasons. I don't know. And maybe that was it, and I just don't have the answer to it yet. But I expect to fully participate in the process as a victim. I'm not going to just sit back and let the just us system kick in as just us when it's supposed to be justice for victims. It's supposed to be about how to make right. How to make your wrongs right. So how are we going to do that? When you victimize someone else, you have to make it right. Thank you, Redneck. I appreciate it. I really do. And there's another person out here with a warrant on the assault way back in early September. That one was worse. And yeah, that individual, that's a person that belongs in jail. Yeah, Graham's Beth, that's exactly right. Is Hackett here? No, Alan. Hackett is not here. This is the wrong district. We'd have to, go down, do the Colfax run east into District 2. Wow, my toes are starting to get cold. I think it was like 38 degrees when I got out of the car. There's some cloud cover, so the sun's not warming anything up. So they're giving him an opportunity for someone to come get his bike, which I appreciate because I don't think that they need to waste their transportation, but they're definitely showing him some extra concessions this morning in an arrest that they typically wouldn't show others. Thanks, Nikki. I appreciate that. I'm freezing right now. Yeah, Yeah, I guess, it was a knee-jerk overreaction. And that's why I think I'm just better off not, doing the direct street outreach. I can't when those things are happening. I just can't. Something's got to change. Because that doesn't speak for the majority of it. It just doesn't. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Nikki's happy life. I love it. Thank you. What cut of diamond am I? I'm the Nikki's happy life cut diamond. Uncut. Am I? I'm raw. I'm a raw diamond. Don't they have the most value? Give the shape of myself. Thank you. I am? With finesse? I don't know. Getting your ass kicked isn't doing much with finesse. But that's okay. Thank you. I want to see what they're doing behind the fence, but I don't even want to walk up there. Oh, dang. love that. Last I'm going to say about it. What good came of it? If none yet, make some. Yeah, thank you. I got a lot to think about. And I am going to continue to take some time to do that. So I won't be doing a lot of streams. But that doesn't mean I quit. I never quit, okay? You just don't see what goes on. So did you guys catch my community post about being banned from a public meeting? Yeah, let's talk about that. I doubt it, Jay Heighton. I doubt it. Did you hear that I got banned from the District 4 Commander Advisory Board meeting?
You did?
I did. So they're online.
Congratulations.
Yeah, right? Badge of honor. So these meetings are online once a month.
Yeah.
In District 4. Other districts have them in person. And I've attended a few in the past. Well, this last one that I attended in September, Chief Thomas showed up too.
Yeah.
And so he started challenging me about, have you ever been at a suite?
Are you kidding me?
Oh no. And he said that all these resources were being offered, and you know, the city was doing everything right, and the homeless just won't.
And you didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, I had no clue what I was talking about, right? And so Ron Thomas, he didn't like that I spoke in this meeting. And it's supposed to be the commander's meeting of that district. And Commander Fleece is the commander of District 4. He wasn't even at his own damn meeting. He just sent Ron Thomas, Chief Thomas, to this meeting.
Wow.
How convenient, right?
Yeah.
So October,
And do you know Commander? What's his name?
Commander Fleece, I don't know him.
Yeah.
He knows of me. I
Okay.
know
He
him.
knows
We don't.
of you.
Yeah, but we don't communicate regularly. But he knows me.
Sure.
In District 4
Sure.
quite well.
Of course.
So,
How could not?
so I go to log on in the October meeting, and for some reason I'm not being let into the meeting. So I sent him an email, and he responded the next day and said, "No, you weren't let in the meeting, and we're not going to let you in the meeting for the foreseeable future because of your disruptive behavior."
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. So I'm a reasonable person.
Yeah.
So I gave him 2 opportunities to reverse course. He decided not to. That was a big old mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So how long you been here today?
I was only here about 15 minutes,
Oh.
15, 20 minutes before you got here.
I can't see shit over there. I can't see shit.
Yeah,
so-
unless you want to go stand in traffic.
Yeah, I know. It's like that's the only way I can go down what's going on. But I told everybody that I had. Well, as I drove by, I drove right by the table. I was looking for, but I had pancakes.
Oh,
I got pancakes.
Do you?
Pancakes. Yeah.
I wonder if they're going down here.
So I told them down there. I told them down there.
Okay.
I shouted out, "There's pancakes." He goes, "Okay," but they're busy trying to hitch up that trailer.
Thank you, Red Girl. I appreciate it. Oh, Nikki, no. They have no authority to ban me from my constitutionally protected First Amendment activity. So, at that, we'll see what happens at the next meeting in November. So that's been going on behind the scenes. For those of you that are following my criminal case for being charged with failure to obey from the sweep back on August 5th, I was supposed to be in court, October, I think it was either, it's been the 29th. We had to move that date because I'm going to be gone. And I don't go back to court for that until November 15th. So that's still going on. That bullshit impeding traffic ticket the District 4 gave my husband, that's still going on. Court for that. We weren't sure the process, but it's like traffic night court. It's literally like night court. So the offer's off the table to reduce the 3-point assessment to his driver's license down to 1 point with a $135 fine. So he's cool with that because he wants to take it to this hearing by judge. So you don't know if you're getting a judge or a magistrate, but on November 17th at 1:30, if anyone is interested in some open court, they should come down to the Denver Traffic Division in the City and County building and watch this hearing, where apparently both sides do not get access to the opposing side's discovery until the day of. The Denver Police Department won't release the body cam footage. They've cited that it's not in the public's best interest because the case is being prosecuted. So they won't release the body cam footage. That's okay. Because what has to happen is the cop has to show up to court, and he is the city's representative for the prosecution. So that'll be good to see that cop on the stand. So, hey Chandra, good morning. This sweep is at, well, it's on Calumet. What is this, 4th, 3rd, something like that, 2nd. Right by the railroad tracks on Calumet. Oh, did I say this was day 2 of 3? No, this is day 3 of sweeps in Denver. Come help you do floors. Oh, please. My days of doing floors on the daily with 3 kids, those are long gone, girlfriend. I don't like to help everyone. Silly girl. Thank you, Trucker. I really appreciate that. I need them. You're on the last 2 of 5. Oh, no, thank you. But it feels so good when you're done, doesn't it? You feel like you've accomplished so much, and then, boom. How long does it last? Hello from East Tennessee. Hi, James. The oldest is back home after a year homeless. Oh, seriously? So, is the oldest helping keep those floors clean? Oh, Nikki. See, that's the whole thing. People are so calloused about how homelessness affects so many people. And families being at their wits' end and giving it their all and having to throw their arms up and go, it's not going to happen until they want it. You think you can show them a better life. You think you can show them that it doesn't have to be like that or be that bad if you just do this. Some of them just are not willing at all. At all. Fingers crossed, prayers up that it's this time. That he sees why. Yeah, they assume it's a choice until they don't have that choice themselves. Yeah, you're exactly right. And then the choice turns into such deep addiction and being so far behind the eight ball. People think that you just snap out of it one day. No, you don't. There has to be a reason for hope. There has to be a connection somewhere. If it is constant hopelessness that they're surrounded by, they just fall deeper and deeper and deeper. So that is one of the things I take a little bit of pride in is, if I can be just a glimmer of hope, just a grain of sand in the bigger picture. Look, at least you know that you can call me. You can find somebody to call me. And I'll probably be right there by your side if you say you want it. A lot of them have. Not a lot. I'll take that back. That's just not true at all. Many of them that have wanted to start to reach out and then pull away. So it makes you reevaluate truly what's going on with how you're doing it, how the services are being offered, what the programming is. And you guys, there's just, I don't care what the city says. There isn't this plethora of this smorgasbord of beautiful options for these people. There just isn't. And people think that rehab is free. It's not. It has to be paid for somehow. And if these people aren't on Medicaid, forget it. They're getting nothing. So that's even the first hurdle, is to be on, government-run health insurance. And then if you've got a program that's actually good, that has sustenance to it for good end results, you better have some private insurance. We don't have our shit together in this country for rehab. We just don't. Of all the money that floats around for these pet projects and different things, substance abuse isn't one of them. Helping people heal isn't one of them. Yeah, you're right, Nikki. That's exactly right. There's even, waiting lists and all these rules and all these reasons they can't get it. Yeah, those are really good points. Not everyone out there knows any different. To think change has value. And some of them just flat out don't even have the reason to make a change. They've nothing left. Is that the ticket video, Ellie? Thanks for putting that up. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting day. It's a 50-50 shot on how that's going to go. I mean, the evidence speaks for itself. That was retaliation, again, for protected activity. They were pissed because they were being recorded. We were off to the side of the road. We were literally along a sidewalk. If the sidewalk were there, we were parked. We weren't anywhere where it said no parking, no stopping, no nothing. There was no traffic. The municipal code is very clear that there has to be traffic to impede. There was no traffic. Yeah, Nikki, the introduction of the, what do we call this? The new drug. How quickly addiction happens. Both educated, we both live fairly well, and yet we both have sons with drug and housing issues. Do you ever look back and reevaluate when they were young as far as their public education? Look, that's how I got my start. This is all connected. It's called the pipeline to prison. I had a lot of educators, not a lot, I had several educators along the way tell me that my kids were on a direct path to prison. And, you know, of course I laughed it off to begin with, and I'm thinking, why are they telling me that? We are a solid family, we live well, we take care of our business, and wait a minute, so why do my kids go to school and get in so much trouble at school? Why do boys get in trouble at school? It's because we have expectations of boys the same as girls, and that's not how it works. That's not how their brains work, okay? So then they start acting out, and we wonder why. No, we actually just punish them for it because we set this false expectation that all through these developmental years that boys are going to be on the same page as girls. We spend a lot of time comparing why they should be doing the same thing on the same day on the same page at the same time. That's not even how we operate in adulthood, and we all admit it. But yet we do that to kids on the daily. Why are so many boys stuck in the system? Your son was homeschooled, so the whole time? What are you honking at, dude? Pulled him out in second grade. Why'd you pull him out? If you don't mind me asking. I homeschooled my kids for a few years. They hated it. It's because they'd already gotten a taste of socializing in school. They liked they liked the bell schedule. Okay, everybody get up at 10:02. Report outside for 5 minutes, and then come back in, and then go to lunch. Yeah, they loved that prison schedule because they were taught that was the norm. For that exact reason, yeah. Wasn't doing well in the standard format. They had all these ridiculous expectations. Let me guess, he wasn't reading on a fourth grade level by second grade, and that was your fault because you weren't doing enough, and the schools had done everything they could, and you're foreseeing this heading nowhere quickly, right? Our kids must be around the same age. So I've got a 30-year-old, 27, and 23. 3 boys. And they're all very, very successful kids. But trust me, their introduction into accessible drugs in the suburbs of Denver, that was a shocker for me. Oh, he was reading at a 5th grade. And okay, so you had the opposite situation. Same course, same path, though. They can't recognize it. They can't recognize the kids that excel. That's why I'm a firm believer in special education as an individual learning plans for all. ILPs, they got the stigma that those are learning plans for kids that can't keep up. No. We've been doing it all wrong. All right, I'm going to walk down here and see there must be a little bit of a standoff down here. I'm gonna mute this for a second. Hang on, you guys. I gotta just mute this a couple times, but I'm in here, so just know. Okay. Yeah, I love these conversations, Nikki. I was reading. Sure, you need societal norms. I get it, but you really want the government setting those for the children? But anyway, I mean, that's a big, long discussion that goes way down a very deep rabbit hole. Look, you like public schools, that's cool. But they're not a one size fits all. So parents should have full parental discretion on how their children are educated. And if tax dollars are collected, then there needs to be a voucher system. So at the very least, personally, I want a dismantling of the entire public school system. But until that happens, vouchers are the answer. Because if you'd had a voucher for your kids to put them in a school that served their needs, things could be different. Things would be different. So I'm going to end this stream because they're done and I'm freezing and I'm going to go get in my car. And thank you guys for being here today. And I hope you all have a very good day and just do right by each other. Bye, guys.